Hey guys, welcome back. This is OK Prime. Welcome back to OK Prime TV. If you are yet to subscribe, please kindly click the red subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. So today of the Big Brother reunion, prepare them show. In the studio we have Elozomna, Ike, Seyi, Joe, Venita, Sadi, Tacha, and Toya. So welcoming the viewers, Ebuka went on to say that today's episode is going to be about reconciliation. That it doesn't necessarily means that you will be friends with one another, but all you gotta do is just be on good terms. So Ebuka then asked Ike how he felt about Joe and how their relationship was like in the house and after the house. Yeah, you irritated me back then in the house. Ebuka asked Venita what she thinks about Joe in the house and after the house. So she was like, Joe decided to poke Ike because Ike back then in the house does this to other people, and Joe doing it was just to catch fun or be the kind of person he is already. Joe is always with Mercy, and this makes both of them not to like connect well back then in the house. And she also went on to say that Ike and Joe has a lot in common. So we can then ask if Joe really pushed Ike to the limits in the house. And Venita said, to be honest, she didn't really know how far Joe went with Ike. Ebuka then asked Hello if Ike played the game well in the house, and he said yes, that Ike played well and Joe was intentionally doing stuff to spite Ike and some of the housemates. You know, back then in the house when Big Brother would say this is Big Brother, Joe will always say this is small brother. So Ebuka then directed this question to Joe, and Joe's response was that Mercy was at fault. Everybody was like, at fault as how? It was like it's not in the negative way, but it went on to see that back then in the house they had their moment, they had their time together, and after spending time with when their girlfriend is closer to another guy, you understand. So Ebuka then went up to like ask him how their relationship was like after the house, and he said that they've not really had time to see or talk outside the house, and they are just on a mutual terms. So there was a commercial break, and after the break, the Tasha's stuff came in. I know everybody is waiting for this Tasha and Shay talk, right? So Tasha, Ebuka asked Tasha what she felt, as in what happened, what really happened between she and Shay and their relationship. So Tasha said that Shay do not truly understand what friendship means, that she did not understand the true meaning of friendship. She went on to explain the incidents that led to her and Shay having a fight.
I can be 101% perfect, like no one is perfect. But then I feel like when it comes to friendship, or when it comes to a relationship in general, you have to look at the positive side. Does it outweigh the negatives? And I think that would go. And he really cannot say, oh, your negatives outweighed your positives. I know I had my moments. And it wasn't even with him or whatnot. It was with everybody. And I know he did stress on the Sunday, the live show.
Yeah.
So
I think he feels like a lot of the things he said that day sort of made things get to where they are now.
yeah, I just felt like I needed to state fact. And that's it. Everybody comes from different backgrounds, right? I know what I've had to go through. You get me right? Having to fend for myself, having to fend for my family. And when I say fend, I don't mean financially per se, emotionally as well. Because I would be my own mother, I would be my own older sister, I would be my own aunties and uncles. Literally didn't have anybody to talk to besides my dad. And the father figure. You need money. What money do you need? This, that, and that's it for them. It's never on the really personal note. Like, to really understand that you feel down today, that's like what my mom would notice and want to have a talk with me. So yeah, back to that. Because of what happened the night before, I feel like he knew, Tasha had two strikes, right? And she can't really do too much or say too much. And when you come in like a very high tone, I can't go with you on that kind of same tone because I have two strikes, right? I don't want to risk leaving this house. I didn't come to this house to make friends. Do you get me? I came in focused. Outside of the house, yeah, we can. The only person I trusted in my whole life was Seyi. So when you would scream so much on disrespect, it just doesn't make.
In all this that Tasha have said, she was angry that she called her a puta, meaning a prostitute or a female dog. So there's no difference between that. Then Sheyi wanting to justify his actions, he went on to say that everything started from the secret room, and he said plenty things about him hating being disrespected, and that he thought she came in with a strategy, and as he was trying to tell Elozunam that he thought Tasha came in with a strategy, and boom, Tasha from nowhere, just from a 0 to 100, started flaring up and shouting, blah, making noise all over and the rest. And it's like this is not the time whereby a dumb boy will meet a fine girl, and the fine girl will want to start pressing the dumb boy's mumu button. So who is not the fine girl? Tasha, of course. And who is not the dumb boy? Is he calling himself a dumb boy? Anyways, that's aside. So he went on to explain all he was trying to explain the meaning of puta, and he said that puta is the Latin word, the French word that means dog, a female dog. So what's not the difference between a prostitute and a female dog? It's not the same. So with all that, he went on. Sadi was like, two of you are just beating around the bush. You guys have ego. Just come to an agreement, come to a conclusion. You guys should stop all this. Truly, if you two don't have feelings for each other, if you don't really like each other, I don't think there's anything that both of you will say to each other that will get to you. So let's just forget about this topic. You guys should come to a compromise, forget it. And you also said the same thing, like both of you are forming hard to get. Just let bygone be bygone. And that Venita too was like, this fight is okay, people should settle. So with all that, Sheyi went on to apologize to Tasha for calling her a puta. And before he apologized, he went on to say that since you people want me to apologize, let me apologize. Tasha was like, no, 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 no. Oh, wait, let me say something. Let me say something. Now she normally say that. She was like, let me say something. Let me say something. You can't tell me that you want to apologize to me, and sincerely, if you want to apologize from your heart, you don't have to say people want you to. You do it without people telling you to do it. That she has apologized to Venita for saying some words that Venita took personal, that is hurtful to her. And since she has done that, she should also do something sincerely, not because people want him to do that. Isha went on to argue at the end of it all. He apologized to her for calling her a put, and it was like his apology accepted. Tasha said yes, apology accepted. See, the man was smiling, I was clapping like, God, I'm tired of this Seyi and Tasha side. So aren't you guys tired? Because I really like that two together. I like the fact that they were very close. Then all of a sudden, boom, the devil just came into their midst, and up to this extent, they are still not in good terms. No. And before that, Seyi also made mention of him sending Tasha a birthday message and all that. When so a situation where he and his friends are sitting, they'll be asking him some silly questions about Tasha, then he had to defend her, because he knows very well that Tasha is not that kind of person that will go on to start saying negative things about him, despite them not being in good terms and all. So Venita was like, Tasha said something to us that regards her children. She went on to say that she's a proud divorcee and a single mother of two, that she's happy where she's happy in the place she is right now. I don't know if my English is right, whatever. So far you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Venita is a very pretty woman, mother of two, and still looking hot. That was how the show came to an end today. Before they brought a recap of the next day and the next episode, where Diane and Elo are still dragging their relationship stuff, their what was that Ghanaian actor's name, and saying that no, since that person is not part of the Big Brother show, it's not going to be mentioned in the show. Anyways, we look forward to tomorrow and let's see how the reunion will end. Thank God that today's reunion came to a compromise. At least peace was made. And that's all for today. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed my story. You enjoyed my gist and all. Please do not forget to subscribe. Click the red subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. And please don't forget to like, share, and drop a nice comment. Thank you. Bye.